Welcome back. From the beginning, one disclaimer: if you feel like I'm not in a good mood, that's not true. I'm just a little bit suffering today with my teeth. They are very sensitive, and that's it basically. So, as I'm going through my Pinterest boards, today I chose to make this outfit. Usually I choose to make dress or like a two-piece set, and I saw this picture. You cannot really see a lot from it, but what I see I like. The top is made of double gauze. It's very simple top, just few ties to tie it up in the front. So it's a little bit risky, and the bottom, you don't see much, but what I can see is the material, and I'm 99.9% sure that it's linen, which is another of my favorite materials to work with and to wear, and the combination of both really made me want to try to recreate this outfit. So as for the skirt, you don't see much, but I'm just imagining that it's some kind of fitted skirt or like a pencil skirt, I would say. This time I went to my stash of sewing magazines and I was looking for something very similar that I can turn into this outfit with not too much adjustments. So I found a skirt, I found a simple pattern for the shirt that I adjusted, of course, because there is no collar and the front it's no buttons but ties. But for the life of me, I cannot find this magazine right now. So if I will find it during sewing process, I will show it to you. If not, then it will be a big surprise. So let's just go ahead and let's start. I think I'm going to start with the skirt. It's going to have a lining as well because my linen is a little bit transparent. Let me quickly show you the skirt so you have an idea. So basically the front is made of two panels that will be overlapping each other like so, and the buttons will go from up until little mark that I made. Buttons will be these little guys. These are self-covering buttons that I made with the same fabric and the loops, and the back piece is all in one with of course two darts for the shaping. Very simple. The lining is the same for the front. There will be definitely some adjustments done in the process, because before I cut it out, of course, I made sure that it will not be too small for me, so that should be okay. The only thing I know, it's not going to fit me perfectly, as usual from the sewing magazines. What can you expect, guys? I'm going to start with the sewing two darts at the back, and then I think I will connect all the sides so I can kind of like put it on me and try. And I don't know how honestly I'm going to fix it. If it's not going to fit me, we will see. Okay, this is done. I need to iron it, but before I will sew up the sides, I think I'm going to do just the basting stitch first, because I'm quite sure it's not going to fit me and I will have to remove the stitches. So okay, so let's try it and let's see what needs to be adjusted. As you can see, I still have quite a big gap here. I think the back is good. I wouldn't do anything to the back, but you can see this curve here. I need to pin this because it's a lot of excess there. And here I'm thinking to create a little dart here on the side. I don't know what's that going to do for us. Okay, so I think that's much better. I think we can continue. Maybe a little lace here, which I'm not quite satisfied with. And yeah, I have to also fix the lining, of course. So I fixed the lining, I sew it up together. This is it, we have another layer. I just need to sew on this, it's like a facing, which will go on each side, so here and here. So let me quickly pin it and sew it, and then I will go ahead and baste these little loops on one side. I will show you in details, okay? Let's move on. So now I'm just going to make marks, the equal distance for the buttons. By the way, the marker that I'm using is actually a friction pen. It's a good tip that I learned here on YouTube. I will link down below in case that you want to get yourself some. They are really good if you want to mark something very precisely, like this for example, and they are very easy to remove with the iron. So link down below. So now I'm going to place them next to the marker. You know what? I think I will just do all of it immediately under the sewing machine, and I will just go ahead and give it a quick basting stitch. So now we need to sandwich these in between the lining. You see they are right sides touching, and sew it all the way down and around, and the other side the same. Okay guys, so I turn it right side out. This is how it looks like, and this is how it's going to be overlapped. Very cute. Now I'm not going to understitch the seam allowance on the facing because I'm just too lazy and very honest. The last thing, almost the last thing before sewing buttons, of course, I have to finish the end, and it's exactly the same type of lining as you would do for the jackets. I wish I could explain it to you, but basically I don't even know what I'm doing. If I have any knowledge whatsoever for this subject, it's thanks to Diane. Sorry Diane, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I will link her videos in the description because they are very informative, very helpful, and she is really the person to explain such technical things, and there is a lot of math in it. So I'm sorry guys, I just don't want to confuse you more, you know. So she's the one. If you want to know anything, the links are in the description. And basically let's sew it up, and so we can finally sew the buttons on. Well, as you can see, that's why I told you I'm not a good person for you. So another fail here. This is just not going the way I wanted. I wanted to have really nice lining here, but I just think I really didn't cut it correctly. So I seam rip everything, and I just want to show you what mistake I did. So instead of cutting this much of fabric, I should have cut more for the seam allowance over here. So when I turn it, basically I'm missing this piece of fabric. So that's not fixable at this point. So now what I will have to do, there is only one solution. I have to cut the skirt the same length as a lining, and I will just have to sew it here. This is not the proper way how to do it, but there is no other way right now for me, as I don't have more fabric and time to fix this. Okay, let's move to the top now. I would go ahead and sew the main parts first together to create a body. I have these two front pieces here. I also applied the tape that I showed you last time with the thread in between, and this helps to strengthen the seam, and also it prevents it from misshaping while you are sewing. So I will take first the back part. The back is made from two pieces, so I will take this piece. I need to first fold the notches on each other like so. You see there is like kind of like a pleat, and I have 2 of these. So this is how it looks like. I will go ahead and base stitch this down so it doesn't move. Now I will take the yoke part and place it right side facing on it, pin it and sew it here. And then I can go ahead and overlock it immediately. It's overlocked, but now what I want to do is to press the seam allowance down and top stitch it from here. Okay, now let's sew the front and back together. So right side facing. And then the side seams, of course. This is done. Let's move to the sleeves so we can attach them. The problem is, as I told you, I don't know where is the magazine. So I do not know if there are some pleats, and I'm hoping not, because I don't know. Sew up the side seam first, overlock the seam, and then we can insert it in an armhole. So let's do it quickly. Now I have to gather up the sleeves. I will speed this up, okay? So it's not too boring for you. Okay, so it's turning up really nicely. I will finish the cuffs by hand, as usually I like to do it like that. So I need to sew up the string that will go at the bottom, as you can see on the picture over here. And there are also six ties to tie up the top. I'm going to make all of these now, so I can quickly finish this top. I'm very close to it. Yeah, that's not really a lot to do, so let's do this quickly. There is a little bit of noise outside, but that will not stop us. So let's finish this neckline. First, I will have to pin all the straps. I will start from the back. I will sandwich them between a bias tape, and I will sew it all the way around. Okay, quickly, my battery is flashing, so I will just turn this like so, stitch it here, and then we can insert the string and it will be over. So let's do it quickly. Hey guys, sorry, I just wanted to quickly pop up here because my battery was flashing and it all ended kind of weirdly without the real end, and I didn't film any outro, and I didn't want to miss opportunity to thank you for watching, for subscribing to my channel, for liking my videos, because this helps my channel a lot. So if you like what you saw today, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are not. I will be very happy if you come back for another one. So I have everything here finished. I know it's not exact picture that I found on Pinterest. The double gauze is not white, it's kind of like a creamy color, and the skirt has obviously more detail than it was on the picture. But I like it, I hope you like it too. And without rambling, let me just show you how it turned out. I can't wait. By the way, sorry for my hair, I just got out of the shower. Okay, bye bye.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room, walls keep tumbling down. 'Cause I ain't got nobody. I always feel so lonely when the day is through. I'm in the spotlight, not on till midnight. I want somebody to hold my hand. 'Cause I got my head in the clouds, but I'm getting really scared of heights. I used to spend time with all my friends, but who's gonna like me if I'm not there? 'Cause I got my head in the clouds, but I'm getting really scared of heights. I try to get everyone to see me. I play my games, but I just end up looking like a showcase. I haven't myself to blame. I'm sitting here in this empty room, walls keep tumbling down. 'Cause I ain't got nobody, so lonely when the day is through. I'm in the spotlight, not home till midnight. I want somebody to hold my hand. 'Cause I got my head in the clouds, but I'm getting really scared of heights. I used to spend time with all my friends, but who's gonna like me if I'm not there? 'Cause I